Okay, tell whether the given number is a solution of each equation. Essentially what you're seeing here is you'll see an equation, in this case for number 17, 5b plus 1 equals 16. And then you'll see a semicolon here, right? The semicolon looks like that. And then afterwards is a number. And that's the number that they want you to use to essentially do a proof to see if this is true. If the statement works out to be true when you sub it in. So let's do it. We can say 5 parentheses plus 1 equals 16. Then what's the value? The value they give us is -3. So we're going to then test it out by sorting this out. We follow order of operations, and what I want you to do is see each side of the equal sign as separate. Deal with them separately, like as their expressions, and just simplify them. So on the left-hand side, we have 5 times -3, -15, plus 1. And on the right-hand side, where the 16 is, there's nothing to do, so it continues to be 16 all the way through the problem. Okay? And then instead of crossing over by saying plus 15 on both sides or something like that, you just are simplifying what's on each side separately. So -15 plus 1 is -14. On the other side is 16. And now that we got to that point, you can see that's not actually a true statement. False, not equal. Okay? So we would say no, not a solution. Because it doesn't work out to be a true statement when you work it all the way through. Let's keep going with that. Okay? We will take number 19, and it says 2 equals 10 minus 4y. So that's the same as 2 equals 10 minus 4 parentheses. And what do we write in parentheses? What they say y is equal to after the semicolon, which is 2. And then we're going to follow order of operations. So 2 equals 10 minus 8. And then 2 equals 10 minus 8 is 2. 2 equals 2. Check. Okay, so we say yes, it's a solution. And let's go to the rest of them. Number 21, -6 parentheses. We have the original equation written there. Okay, -6 parentheses plus 5 equals 1. What's the value they want us to use for b? They want us to use 1/2. And so when we simplify, we have to do the multiplication first. -6 times 1/2 is -3. Half of -6 is -3. Plus 5 equals 1. And -3 plus 5 is 2. And 2 does not equal 1. So we say no, not a solution. And finally, number 23, 14 is equal to 1/3 of plus 5. What's that? 1/3 of what? They want us to use 27. Okay? And multiplying, oops. Say, what's 1/3 of 27? 1/3 of 27 is, and the way you could look at it like this over here, I'm just going to do it as a little bit of scrap. 1/3 times 27 over 1. And then you could say, I'm going to cancel that out, dividing both top and bottom by 3. And then I get 1 times 9, or 9, over 1 times 1, or 1. 9 over 1 is just 9. So 1/3 of 27 is 9, plus 5. And 14 is equal to, what is 9 plus 5? Don't be sloppy, actually check this. We know that we want it to equal 14 if it's true, but it might not be. So you got to do the math. But 9 plus 5 happens to be 14. That checks out. So we say yes, it's a solution. And that's it. That's how you do these types of problems.